Jai Bharti. Today we are going to start a new series of women sadhvis in India. So today we are taking sadhvi as Akka Mahadevi. So Akka Mahadevi was actually she was in the 12th century AD. She was born in a village called Udutadi in Shivamogga, today's Shivamogga district in Karnataka. Her parents were Sumati Shetty and Nirmala Shetty, and they were devotees of Bhagwan Shiva. So, as a child also, Akka Mahadevi showed a spiritual inclination. So, when other children played with toys, she used to sing and talk to the invisible Bhagwan, that was Chenna, mallikarjuna, the beautiful white Lord Shiva. So, actually, this was an inbuilt feature in her. It came from inside. So, in her teenage years, she was already composing poems or vachanas that showed her deep love and for Bhagwan Shiva. So, but when she grew up, and she was very beautiful and very knowledgeable about this dharma, a local king Kaushika wanted to marry her. So then she told the king that I am already wedded to the Bhagwan Shiva, that is chenna mallikarjuna. So I cannot have another master. So king actually tried to persuade with her, offering her a lot of things. But however, because her parents wanted the marriage to happen, she agreed, but on one condition, that the king should never interfere in with her devotion to Bhagwan Shiva. And if the king breaks the promise, she would leave the palace. And actually, that happened. So, Akka Mahadevi actually left the palace, removed all her everything, and she walked with no clothes, fearless, and in the society. The entire society was shocked. But then she said that soul has no gender. Soul is not female or male. Male and female body is of the body. Soul is same for everyone. So that was her thing, and she was moving with her long hairs across her body. She moved from one place to another. What she said, I'll quote: "For the one who has burned the ego in the fire of truth, what garment is needed for the body made of dust?" Our body is made of the Panchabhutas. So, and it's all after after death, the body is to be burnt. So actually, it goes into dust only. So there is actually no garment needed for this body made of dust. So that was her belief. So actually, Akka Mahadevi was in the was a follower of the Veer Shaiva or the Lingayat movement founded by great reformer Basavanna. So this movement actually rejected blind rituals, caste hierarchy, and gender discrimination. It taught that God lives in everyone and that the pure heart is the pure temple. Means if you have your body is a sort of temple, and if the body and your heart is pure, it's like a temple. So Akka Mahadevi took this concept very seriously, and then she actually spread her thoughts across this in the community. And what she writes, again I should quote it: like the silkworm weaving its house, I wove my body around my soul. Now set me free, my Lord, chenna, mallikarjuna. So now, since Akka Mahadevi used to move from one village to another village, from forest, singing her vachanas to the Bhagwan, she went to Kalyana, the great spiritual academy of Anubhav Mantap, led by Basavanna, Allama Prabhu, and Chenna Basavanna. Here, she entered the world of deep philosophical discussions. So she had a lot of discussions with saints, scholars, exploring and discussing the nature of truth. So, but when Akka went there, she was completely naked, covered only by her hair. Many were stunned, but when she started speaking, people realized how brilliant she was and what a great bhakta she was. So in fact, Allama Prabhu asked her, what have you renounced? Then she replied, I have renounced the three worlds: the body, the mind, and the senses. So, when she has renounced this, and then she asked, now still you're going to call me a woman, a lady? Because I have already renounced my body, my mind, and my senses. So this made others almost speechless. And now saints started accepting her as her elder sister. And that is why the name Akka. Akka in Tamil, Telugu, and Kannada means elder sister. So she had actually composed almost 400 poems, and they are still prevalent in the Karnataka, that Kannada society. And some of their poetries are like this: if my Lord is a flame, I am the moth. If he is a cloud, I am the rain. If he is the lotus, I am the bee. Without him, I am nothing. So her influence on the society was huge, and she questioned that the idea that a woman's highest duty was to her husband or family. stating no, it was towards, apart from the family, it was for the Bhagwan. So she actually unshackled the chains of gender, caste, society, and she became one of the earliest voices of spiritual feminism, not by opposing men, but by asserting the divine equality of all the beings. The Veer Shaiva movement she belonged to inspired thousands, teaching that Shiva lives in everyone. Because if you see, without Shiv, your body is Shav. If the Shiv Tattva is out, your body is Shav only. That is the only difference. That is why everyone says that everyone, Shiva is in everyone. So, Akka Mahadevi, when she was old, she went to Sri Shaila. It's a hill where Bhagwan, this Lord Mallikarjuna is worshipped. She spent her last days in meditation only, chanting Bhagwan's name. And then she attained the Mahasamadhi. And see, almost 800, 900 years have passed. But Akka Mahadevi still inspires the community, the Hindu society. And across India, she is known. People who, in the spiritual world, she is a she is a known figure. So there are the caves in the Shishaila area where people go and visit. So this is, I thought we should try to bring out the concept that in India sadhvis were also they rose to that level. So in this series, we'll try to take up more sadhvis, right from Vedic period till recent ones. Let's see how it goes. The idea is again revival of this thing. People should know what is our history. Thank you. Dhanyavad.